Hey y'all, hey! Happy Saturday. How y'all doing? I had to put something on my lips because I'm looking a mess here. Well, how y'all feeling this Saturday evening? I done sat and watched some TV today. Feel like I was supposed to have been doing something, but I decided I wasn't doing nothing today. Went visit my dad. But I said, let me get on here so we can talk about the girls fighting. We got mean girls and mean girls, allegedly. They throwing jabs on social media. You got they fighting in house, out of house. I mean, they fighting, and I'm like, God, what is going on here? And then they got Dr. Heavenly playing the peacemaker. Candy Burns' fan page is like, hey, the girls is fighting. I'm like, oh my Lord. So what didn't happen was, we had Simone, Dr. Simone talked about Phaedra running back to the original mean girl or the meanest mean girl, which was Portia. On Raw, then Portia had stepped in it and said what she had to say, but then Toya was on, what was it called? Something T, I don't know. Reality or I don't know. But she's on there with the two guys. And, they had ask a bunch of shady questions. And they asked her about Roa. And she was basically saying it was a hard watch because there was so much Botox and fillers. I.e. Kelly. She ain't lying. Because that's the first thing I know. I said, I know her face can't be like that for real. I don't know, but that's what it's looking like. And I'm not the only one who thinks that. Some other people thought it, that I saw, but I go, Miss Kelly, you need all that, did you? I said, maybe I need right here. This is where I got cut at when I was 5. I fell and hit my head on the table. I mean, we all do stuff to feel pretty. So, maybe that makes her feel pretty. And then Dr. Heavenly had to come out and just be doing all the apologizing and everything and let people know, I ain't got no shame here. I don't give a fuck. And they had fillers here and Botox here and there, So I thought she gave a nice apology. Then we also have Quad and Dr. Simone argue. So you had Dr. Simone and Portia. Now it's Simone, Dr. Simone and Quad. Then you got Toya and Portia. Toya's like, girl, bye. You shaded us on this, that, the other. It was just so much. Oh my goodness. And Dr. Heavenly, she just states that, we are on our platforms and we could not have done it without Roa. And she also stated that because of Candy Burris and Todd Tucker was like one of the first like celebrities, I guess, to come and support her business. And then all the girls from Roa basically come over there and support her business. Like she would never have nothing bad to say about them. So, so she had apologized for the whole Married to Medicine. Because, Roa ran so Married to Medicine can walk, basically. They know they the redheaded stepchild. So how we going to talk about Roa? It's just, it's a bit much. It's a bit much. So she said, I talk about the bitches on my show, get them together. But I'm not stepping outside my show on the same network. Because, you did kind of talk about, not really talk, but what you did. We actually do the Messy Mondays. But she just letting them know she could talk about Phaedra. Because Phaedra is still on her show on the last episode. So she can still talk about her. She's, well, other than that, no, we're supposed to be here to support. And so that would, I mean, I don't know. They out here windmilling for real. So let's bring up some of the things that they're arguing about. I'm like, oh goodness. I go, oh well, we'll see how things go. So we'll start with let's see here what we got over here in the Married to Medicine. I call myself trying to put all the stuff together, right? But I don't know. So we have the trailer. So I'm gonna go with this trailer.
A dramatic 3-part reunion.
Let's go. Are you ready?
We're gonna tell the truth. That's what we do.
You have been giving us your ass to kiss for years.
You said that bitch.
No, I did not. I said you, bitch.
I never wanted you to get into it with her.
You said we shared the same dick.
You did.
What if the mother-in-law care if your vagina's tighter?
Because her son is happy.
Okay. Are you still seeing Chuck?
Child, I can't tell you. If I tell you, I might as well put it on social media.
Savage. Greg, you told T this would have been a fight to the death. Who do we think would have won? Just indulge me. She called him a pedophile on social media. He was like, am I a cheater? Am I a cheater?
And you sat there like a coward. I mean, you challenged me, and I guess you just got in your feelings when I stood up to you.
No, I stood up to you. How do you want to move forward with this group? Can the four of you coexist?
That's not normal behavior.
Well, it's not for you to comment on, King.
I don't believe in this. My wife can say anything to you.
You're not going to talk to my wife, crazy.
You gave us your ass to kiss, and we hung out with Greg. You got mad. You got mad. No, you got exactly what you deserve. Hey.
Get the out of here. Oh my God.
I understand something happened.
Ladies, 11 seasons in, and y'all still don't know how to act.
You know what?
Well, 11 seasons in and they still don't know how to act. What y'all think about this? I mean, like, really? It's a bit much. I was surprised. I mean, I heard rumors that Simone and Dr. Simone and Quad got into it at the reunion, but what I really do hate is you see these people get along after filming. Then once filming comes back up, then they fall out because of what they're seeing. And then I guess like they say, you have to go through it twice. You go through it 3 times. You go through it once it's, when you're filming, then it airs, you go through it. Then you go to the reunion. You got to go back over the things again. So something triggered Dr. Simone. And so her and Quad were into it on the backstage at the reunion. Now, when they started filming the reunion, about a month ago or so. So when we go and see their social media antics, we're like, wait a minute, come on now. I thought y'all didn't get past all that stuff. So here we go. Is this it? Okay. So we have where Dr. Simone is saying, leave me alone unless you want it with me. And that was what Dr. Simone had posted, because Quad said, for years, I've wrecked my brain to see what's all the Simone beef about. The only thing I can come up with is Sister Circle. Lessons I shared my Sister Circle platform with those I was friends with during that time. Was Jackie, Heavenly, and Contessa. It's that simple. I don't owe anybody anything. I don't cry mad when I don't cry mad when they don't involve me in their other ventures. I wish them all well and mind my business, period. So let's see what else we got going on here. So you see where they were arguing. And she just don't understand, what's got Dr. Simone so stirred up. So I don't know, but I hope it got all things together. So, because we said we were listening to Portia. What is her name? God, Toya. And Toya was saying that she was talking with the guys over there on, what is that called? Oh, goodness. I forgot the name of the guys, but she was also saying that Dr. Simone, works for Married to Medicine and production. I guess she's a good worker. So I think the way she was stating it, that Dr. Simone does what production wants her to do, even when she don't agree. So is she saying that all this stuff kind of got stirred up because of production? Because they some messy mugs, if so. I mean, really, really messy. I don't know. So then, we have that. Then we got where Toya was just throwing row people under the bus in her interview. And here we go.
I did. I like it a lot. It's a lot of Botox and fillers.
Oh, from who?
Which I am not.
Who's doing the most?
Man, I saw Nicki Minaj on there. I saw Lil' Kim.
Who's Nicki and who's Kim?
Them two ponytails, and the other one was like the smile that was like, it was like really.
Oh, they're not seeing the right doctors.
Yeah. My God.
They're medicine.
I mean, Jackie's the only one that does that gives fillers and Botox and stuff like that. But
and dissolvers possibly.
I don't know what, but that was a lot for me.
Okay. It looks like you're still recovering.
It's a lot to watch. It made me feel like I was watching this beautiful black soap opera.
Oh, it's tea time.
Did you watch the premiere of Atlanta?
I did.
You like it?
Absolutely. Okay. I did. I like it a lot. It's a lot of Botox.
So she said she was distracted by watching the ladies on Real Housewives of Atlanta because of all the Botox and fillers. So Portia steps in this conversation. And it says, to be honest, the girls from Real Housewives of Atlanta has always supported other Black shows on the network. And for me, definitely Married to Medicine. And to see her as a Black woman talk about the features and pick apart Atlanta is really kind of sad. We may shade one another on our show, but we keep it in-house. We haven't been out here tearing down someone else's. Let's do better. Let's all win. I'm going to say this. Giselle started it. Yeah, she did, because she talked about Married to Medicine. She started it. It's her fault. But then here goes Toya. Girl, stop. You called another Black woman Ashy, Kenya. Not to mention, you were a tad shady to our franchise under a Phaedra Parks post. You and I both know how these interviews go. I definitely stated a balanced view of the good and the bad. Don't jump on the bandwagon. So then here, Britt Edie steps into it too. She said, it's unfortunate that the ladies from Eminem, girl, no, she didn't say Eminem, but Married and Medicine. Girl, you could have put M2M. Look to tear down our show. Look to tear our show down, but always want support from the Black community. Lead by example. It gives Mean Girls or Salty because Phaedra is gone off their show. I wish them well. Regardless on the hate. Really? You meant to say regardless of the hate or on the hate? I don't know. Britt, nobody was talking to you. And then Toya said, I am one of Nicki Minaj's biggest fans, and I have nothing but love for her and her beauty. It is not an insult to say that these girls are trying to mimic her look with Botox and fillers. And she added Nicki Minaj. Girl, it was an insult. You know it was, girl, because it was looking kind of crazy on Kelly. It was looking a little bit much. One of the guys said it looked like a drag queen or something. I just thought, oh, girl, hopefully she gets some of that dissolved. I don't think her natural face looks like that. I wouldn't imagine it does. If it does, then that's how she looks naturally. But I think that's been some work outside of God. So that was it on that. So because of that, y'all got my girl, Dr. Heavenly, out here coming down apologizing for all this nonsense that's going on. And Dr. Heavenly's like, oh, I got to step in this, honey, because y'all is messing up. And I got these girls, they come and support my businesses and stuff. I can't have y'all messing up my money. We ain't about to be beefing. So then we get Dr. Heavenly. She comes down and she says her apology, and she was apologizing for Married to Medicine speaking on ROA cast members. So here we go.
I want to apologize to them because we should not be speaking on them. We should not be. I want to apologize for Simone. I want to apologize because she said some things on Watch What Happens Live. I think that Toya said some things about the girls on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I think they're retaliating or whatever. But I just want to apologize because we shouldn't be speaking on them. Portia's right. We should be uplifting each other. And I want to thank them, honestly. First and foremost, I want to say I'm proud of y'all. First, you know what I mean? I'm proud of you ladies. You know what I'm saying? This ain't what y'all usually get from Dr. Heavenly, but I mean it when I say it. I'm proud of you ladies. Y'all did the darn thing. Y'all had a great promo premiere episode. It was amazing. I want to congratulate Shamia. Shamia is so humble and beautiful, y'all. These ladies, all of them are beautiful. All of them are beautiful, humble, $9 million house. And I'm not going to say, it's the thing that I love about her $9 million house and her husband. And I think I've met Gerald before, but I'm saying he's a real stand-up guy, real nice guy. But I want to say that, and it ain't nothing wrong. I'm just saying he didn't get it balling. He didn't get it doing something scammy. He didn't do it on TV. He did it like a real businessman. Like, I love that. Like, he owns HVACs. He found a niche and it made millions from it. I don't know any of us that have $1 million house. So that has to be applauded. Like, Shamia, you did that. I think that is the dream of the ladies, to have a man that's a stand-up man that stand behind the BS, that takes care of his wife, loves his children. I mean, come on, Shamia, give it to him. I want to say all the ladies are beautiful. I just texted Drew, got a fire song. I think Shamia got a song out there. Portia got a song out there. Man, go out there, listen to it. What she's saying is we should all be supporting each other. I know this is my show. I get these hoes together, right? But this is my show. I won't extend myself onto their show. Now, Phaedra on our show now, she's still on this because I can get in her ass if I want to. Let me come back. Let me go back to what I'm saying. I think we got this from Kandi. Well, I got it from Kandi. I can speak for myself. Kandi has always promoted my businesses. I've said that over and over again, and I want to thank Kandi for it. Kenya has promoted my business. She has. I mean, if you look on my page right now, I got it pinned up. She gave me Portia and her mother, Diane, have promoted my business. Shamia has promoted my business. Drew has promoted my business. I will never say anything bad about these girls. This is Married to Medicine. And we're going to stay over here, even though we know all the girls. I don't think I've had the privilege, of meeting any of the new girls. But from what I can see, they all beautiful. They all beautiful. And I'm going to say this and I'm going to take it back. We all have had Botox. I don't know what the issue with Botox. I've had some up in here. And I don't give a damn. I don't care. I've had some in here. I might need some more right here. Shit, I'm going to get some if I need it. Right here, I've had fillers. I've had fillers right here. And I look damn good. At the end of the day, it's all about preservation. For me, not for me. I don't know, about anybody else. But I just wanted to say, hands down, we apologize. I'm going to apologize to you ladies for Married to Medicine. We should not be speaking on y'all. We should not. Portia, we love you. You're not a mean. We all have done some mean shit now. I'm going to just say that. We all have. But we love everybody. Married to Medicine. I'm gonna speak for Jackie. I'm gonna speak for Simone. Toy. I can't speak for Toy. Toy probably cursed me out. But we love y'all. We uplift y'all, and we should not be speaking on y'all. So I'm sorry, and I'm gonna try to hold to that. But I'm gonna say Phaedra's still on our show as of this episode. Now,
she said Phaedra's still on our show as of this episode. So that means she's still gonna wear her ass out. But she's trying to say that, hey, she later on says in her life today that, because of Roa, there's a Married to Medicine. So we can't be trying to shit on them. And no, if it went for them, we wouldn't be here. So, she was giving out her flowers to Kandi for supporting her business, and Kenya, Drew, Portia, and Shamia. And, she was giving flowers where they were due and trying to smooth things over. But honey, why they out here swabbling up on the social media? Why are they doing that? Why? It's just, it's a bit much. I can't wait to the reunion, though. I had to cover up, certain parts of the reunion because I didn't want them to, give me for copyright. So, I played a little bit, throw another picture on top of it. That way it doesn't flag for copyright. But yeah, so we see that we got Dr. Simone and Quad arguing. Quad don't understand why. And if it's about Sister Circle, Dr. Simone, you got to get over that. I mean, it's been a long time ago. Yes, she gave you her ass to kiss. But I thought y'all got past that. So I don't know what else it could be. Unless it's something else. Because who knows? I don't think she sided with Sweet Tea. And I don't know. It's just a mess. A true mess. So hopefully they get it together. I can't wait to the episodes tomorrow for Roa and Married to Medicine. Because it seems like they squabbling up in the street too. I forgot Portia and Portia and Drew are gonna kind of be into it on the episode. But I guess Drew's sister was talking about Portia. And then it said, not too much on my baby mama. He said, not too much, honey. He said, because I could push back Portia's album release date. I'm like, damn. And I'm like, oh my goodness, is this true? Is this a thing? He gonna push herself back for real? To get off my gun. You can't do that to my baby mama. But yes. They out here, they swinging and throwing mud, throwing shade. But the tea time Toya did, I mean, you know, she pretty much threw shade at everybody. So I guess throwing shade over there at Roa was par for the course. It was light shade, but you know, Dr. Heavy let him know. So she said, I had fillers and Botox too. Because, you know, Toya only said that Dr. Jackie is the one who's that does Botox on the show. And Dr. Heavenly's like, no, that's not true. I do it. You know, she said she's getting it, you know, to have it, you know, it's for preservation, you know, not to do anything else, just to, you know, keep what we have from sagging or whatever. So, because I think I might get right here. They give me something to fill that in. But I don't want no knot there. But I just noticed lately, as I got older, to me, it used to just be like a little scar there. But when I look at the mirror, I'm like, it's actually a dent there. So, never noticed it before. You know, you get older, you start seeing all these things. I'm noticing I'm getting a little, when I smile, I'm getting crow's feet over there. I said, oh, Lord. 52 ain't being too kind to me. It's not. I'm not being too kind at 52. So that's that with all of the beef with the Married to Medicine and Roa. So hopefully Dr. Heavenly has smoothed things up. You know, she said she can apologize for everybody, but she can't apologize for Toya because Toya might cuss her out. So hopefully they you know, they can work together, and if they see each other, because you know, Married to Medicine is not caring if Phaedra left because she didn't bring nothing. And also, at one point in time, because you know, Shamia is doing a lot of you know, doing her tour, you know, doing a media tour. And she had mentioned that Britt Edie had made some disparaging remarks about her daughter. So I don't know what they were. I don't even know if she used the word disparaging, but she talked about the lady's baby. Come on now. I always thought that talking about children were off limits. So I don't know what that's about. But I assume, because I'm kind of like not noticing, do we know or do we think, or what do we think is going on with Portia and Shamia? Because I've been looking at their little, you know, the tour, the media tour. I'm not seeing them two together. So what's going on over there? But I did see where they went to the, what is that, the Atlanta Hawks? I don't know. Whoever the basketball team is down there, girl. I ain't into sports. That ain't my calling. But they went to the game, I believe maybe yesterday or so. Let me see here. And they were all out as, you know, the cast. I didn't notice Portia though. So maybe Portia had a prior engagement or something, but I didn't notice her at all out there. So I'm like, oh, what's going on there? But I haven't seen Portia and her just hanging out. So I'm like, what's going on? You know, you got to figure out, like, because they were supposed to be bosom buddies. And if they not hanging together, what's tea? And we also see that, what's the girl name? Mia down there hanging around Atlanta. She already made a post about she would much rather be on Atlanta on Road than Potomac. So let's see here. This is what the okay, about girl saying something about her daughter. Let me see if I can bring it up. Let me go back here.
And I always use her 24K Nana Chicken and Waffle syrup. That was a free endorsement for you, girl.
On the flip side, is there anybody that you learned you could not trust in this circle?
Yes, unfortunately, I came into the circle liking Britt Eady, and now I'm just not a fan of hers at all.
Okay, yeah, because you and Kelly just went on the radio and said, that's our least favorite person in our group right now. What happens there to cause that switch?
Well, honestly, it's unfortunate because initially we were all really cool. And I think when she and Kelly and Britt had a little rift in their friendship, she kind of turned on me. And I'm like, I don't have a dog in the fight. I like you both the same. And then it was all this like, and you, and I'm like, what did I do? I'm just.
Her energy did not match
Her
the
energy,
situation.
yeah. And then she, I feel like kids are off limits. She just kind of went there, and you'll see it later in the season. I mean, she went there about my youngest, Shiloh, and that's a really sensitive spot for me. So I just felt like, I can't be, I don't want to be associated. I don't want to be around, and it was too much for me.
Crossed the line. Okay.
To me.
Who would you say you are closest to?
Oh, did we hear this? This is what he said.
I would say Kelly.
Okay.
Kelly, I love Kelly.
I was going to say you're
closest to Kelly. She's closest to her. If she's closer to Kelly than she is to Portia, something happened. I know the freaking frat's supposed to be back together. I wonder how that's working out, because I'm thinking they may have fell out before. Oh goodness, before Phaedra came over there. That's what I'm thinking. That's why they worked so hard to get Phaedra over there, so Portia have somebody to film with or whatever. If her and Shamia fell out a little bit. So that was that on there. But she spoke wide. She and Britt not feeling each other that good or whatever. So who knows? I don't understand it. These girls are funny to me. They're funny. So Britt Eady, I think she's going to turn out to be everybody's villain on the show. She already got Kenya put off today. Well, Kenya got her own self put off the show, but I don't know why Britt and Kenya were into it. But it looks like Britt is going to be into it with Kenya. She's going to be into it with Kelly and Shamia. Britt, I don't know if you're coming back next year, honey. Who gonna film with you? So that's it. So we know that Roa comes on tomorrow, Sunday, March the 16th at 8 o'clock. And then we have Married to Medicine that follows. And I think Married to Medicine has been very entertaining this season. Maybe I'm a messy person, but I think it's been very entertaining. They don't get much promo like Roa does, so that's why Dr. Heavenly do all that social media stuff. But I think Dr. Heavenly is funny to me. She makes me laugh. I think she has a gift for gab, and I'm gonna laugh at it every time. She said, this is entertainment. Don't forget it's entertainment. Okay? So y'all stop tripping off of, she too ghetto. Her job on Married to Medicine is to be the ghetto, messy pot stirrer. Because she's not going to tell you her business about her marriage. She said, my marriage is not for sale. She said, I'm not going to have my children look in a bad light to people, and I'm not going to badmouth my husband on TV. Shit ain't for sale. So If you put your shit out there, she gonna talk about it. But other than that, she's that messy pastor. That's her job, and that's what she's gonna do. And give you that. And either you love her or you hate her. If you wanted to see doctors act real stuffy with a stick up their ass, you need to go watch a documentary. We're on Bravo, and Bravo is messy as hell. So get over it. But that's my time, honey. I'm about to go and finish watching Beyond the Gates. Try to catch up on it because it is good. I mean, it's really good. And the only thing I will say, I don't, maybe next year or when, you know how you used to, because I'm a kid. I'm a person who watched soap operas. I watched them good. They're kind of reminding me of like the Bold and the Beautiful, that kind of aesthetic of the show, because I always grew up watching, I grew up watching, what is that? I can't think. All My Children, Young and the Restless, and General Hospital. That was all on channel, was at ABC. But then we used to go to the babysitter, and the babysitter always watched whatever came on, is it CBS? I think it is. And that was, okay, let me get it right. There was Young and the Restless. Was it what? Young and the Restless? Was it Guiding Light? And the Bold and the Beautiful, I think, was all on that channel. Right? So, the Bold and the Beautiful, to me, maybe it was more of a 3D camera because everything was just, looked very bold. Where we kind of used to that. I can't really think of what it's called, but that almost like a grainier look or something. It didn't look so HD, and to me, Bold and the Beautiful did. So the aesthetics of Beyond the Gates to me is kind of like the Bold and the Beautiful. But because I didn't like it, like my daughter said, I can't get with these new what is that, Lifetime movies because it just looks too bright. You can see every bump on their face and stuff like that. So I guess it's the HD cameras. Well, but the storyline is pretty good. It's storylining for soap operas, and it's giving you that soap opera feel. Back in the days, I'm one of those ones who I was in 6th grade, and I think when Luke and Laura was trying to get married again, they're trying to find each other. I remember Spencer and them had her somewhere, and whatever. I'm racing home to school because General Hospital came on at 3:00, and we got out of school at 2:35, and I was trying to catch that. I wouldn't even ride the bus home. I'm running, trying to get, I'm thinking, I don't know what kind of dumb 6th grader I was, but I used to watch General Hospital because I did. And then, after General Hospital was the Oprah Winfrey Show. So, all that to say, Beyond the Gates is a very good show. It's it's a good show. I like it. I really do. You got to give it a view, and you get hooked right on in there. Be hooked, be fainting like I put out there, and you be like Jodeci, be over there fainting because it's a good show. I already see that I do not like Bill. I do not like him and his ex-wife. What's her name? Oh Lord, something with a D. She kind of let this man make her crazy. But then he went on to marry the girl that was friends with the daughter that was halfway staying in their house. Hot mess. But the soap operas, it's soap opera-ing, and it's a good show. You might as well, check it out. Go over there, support. It's all black. They even had Kern over there sitting at the bar. So, on the first episode. So, she said, Karen, if you wouldn't have gotten in trouble, you probably still could have been on there. But Karen, on the first episode, even though the lady slapped the girl, Karen was just making all them. I'm like, oh, why is she doing all that? But it is what it is. But I think she said, "Welcome to Beyond the Gates," or whatever she said. So she's sitting at the bar looking about drunk. But yeah, the show is good. Check it out. It's a good show. You would like it. If you watch this reality TV, you would definitely like that show. I thought it's pretty good. So I'll probably do where I watch it for a week and then review it on a Saturday, because I know I can't do it every day, but it's a good show. So I might do a Saturday morning a recap of the Beyond the Gates, and I got to get all the characters' names out, but it's pretty good. Y'all give it a check and go over there, support. Black. I think they're I believe they're filming, or I know it says something about they got a peach at the end of it, so it's somehow affiliated with Atlanta. So I don't know if the production studio is down there or whatever. Or it's good though. It's a good show. So we're going to get ready for Roa tomorrow, and then Married to Medicine. So that will be the season finale for Married to Medicine. And we have episode 2 for Roa. And Portia and Lioness Drew going to be into it. Do y'all really think Drew messing around with Dennis? I would hope not, but Portia, you can't get too mad if they were. I guess she said she don't care about all that. It's just the fact he was trying to film with him. I guess Portia was going to be filming with him to use him as a storyline. Who knows? I know it's just about to get a little bit messy. So let's get ready to enjoy the ride and check out the ladies tomorrow. And y'all don't be catching feelings. We got our faves or whatever. It's entertainment. Enjoy it and keep it like that. Don't be trying to get these petitions to get people put off the shows. I think that's the craziest shit ever. They want folks canceled like crazy. I'm like, why? They're there to do their job. Just like you had when we watched the stories. There's people on there we love to hate. Oh my goodness. Or I'm one that came up during the era of Dallas. We had Larry Hegman, who played J.R. Ewing. Come on, guys. It's entertainment. We're here to laugh, kiki, have fun. We can talk amongst ourselves on social media, but as far as trying to do like what some of those millimeters used to do, trying to go in and get people canceled, mess up their livelihoods. Hey, they're playing a character on a show. Dr. Heavenly is not the same Dr. Heavenly in her dentist practice. Not at all. That is Dr. Heavenly, the professional dentist. And then you got the dentist to menace, and that's on the show. That's going to be messy and stir the stuff up. I enjoy her. I know a lot of people can't stand her. I think she's got one of those personalities. Either you like her or you don't like her. There's probably no middle ground. And then you probably, it is what it is if you like the rest of the cast. Quad is going to always be forever the one. Can we like a victim a little bit? That's what I get from her. But I like Quad. I like all the ladies, to be honest. I really do. I don't feel like Sweet Tea belongs in that group per se. But since we got the younger lady there, maybe that could mesh. But, like Dr. Heavenly said, Quad is pulling the candy. She's either them or me. Like what she did with, Candy did with Portia. Not Portia, but Phaedra. Either her or me. If she's going to film, I'm not going to be here. That's the only reason why Phaedra's back over there. Because Candy ain't there. And I guess the issue is, Dr. G being there, especially with him trying to get King a criminal charge, which is ridiculous. Because somebody, in that case, Dr. Heavenly could have got one on Dr. Contessa, we're using that as the metric. That's the measuring stick of, oh, somebody charged at me, but they never got a chance to swing. It's TV. They're giving us good TV. Chill out, Dr. G. And be set free. You want to get set free, and leave the show. Sweet Tea to me is good for the show, though. But she's kind of the butt of the jokes. I can't wait till she, blossoms and becomes quad number 2. I think it's so funny because, when you're younger, you have a different mind of a lot of things, like I don't think the same as when I was in my 30s or 20s or not even in my 40s. I'm 52. So I'm wiser. I see things in a different light. So those ladies see things differently than Sweet Tea. But even honey, on that tea time, girl, Toya talked about Sweet Tea like a she talked about, not only did Dr. Heavenly talk about Sweet Tea's reunion look, Toya did too. Toya said, what? Let me see if I can find that. Because Toya was just outdone at, where did she get this look from? Why did she get this? Why did she put this on? Let me see if I can find it anywhere, because I thought it was just truly funny that she talked about. If I can't find it, I ain't gonna worry about it. But she talked about Sweet Tea's outfit. And she said Sweet Tea was an idiot at the reunion. I can't find it, so I'm not gonna look for it. Yeah, but if you get a time, it's Tea Time. I think it's something on YouTube. I think it's Tea Time. The interview. It's like a 15-minute interview that they have on YouTube, and it's with Toya. So it's a good one. So I'm gonna bid you guys a good night, and I'm gonna get over here and go back and watch Beyond the Gates. Y'all have a great evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be on with Brandy Janae, and we'll be doing our weekly recaps. We'll be doing that at 7:00 tomorrow and getting off in time so we can enjoy Raw too. All right. Y'all have a great evening. Good night.